Yo. Lazy Eagles 215 Entertainment TV. Huh. You guessed it, man. Hit that like button, man. Also hit the subscribe, share, comment, man. All that good shit. We here. We here. We ain't gonna stop. Definitely think y'all for coming through it. Definitely think y'all for tuning in. This is Lazy Eagles 215 Entertainment TV. Now, let me tell you some real shit, right? I rock with the episode. The episode was cool. It was a 9. I gave it a 9. I honestly and truly believe that Stefanos is a waste of space, in my opinion. Tony Danza is an incredible actor. Like, I love his acting. He is legendary from the 90s, 80s, and all that. You know what I'm saying? And now he's in Raising Kanan. But Tony Danza is not needed. Like, Stefanos not needed. You know what I'm saying? Literally and really and truly, like, we can replace him with Pino. You guys want Italians in the show so bad and so much. You can replace him with Pino. I mean, Pino is the new Italian now. He's working for Rock is working for him. Flossie is working for him. Whatever. Like, everybody, like, we have the pieces we need here. We don't need Stefano in the show. Now, why do we have Stefano here? Is Stefano here just to hate on Rock? For what reason? Is Stefano here just to hate on Rock? Like, it doesn't make any sense why Stefano was here. You know what I'm saying? Breeze can get his work from East New York. He still got plugs and connections in Brooklyn. Why is Stefano in the show? Stefano should have been killed off. What is the piece to put together here? I don't understand, because everybody's telling me that Marvin's going to jail. Everybody's telling me that, it just don't make any sense. Everybody telling me that Rock is going to get away. Why is Stefano here? Is Stefano here to be what, Breeze's body? Is Stefano here to be Kanan's body? Why is Stefano here? Is Stefano still here for Rock to stand over his body, smoke him, and then we all clap, woo, yeah, Superwoman, whatever like that. Like, this powerful black queen thing, you know what I'm saying? She did this and she killed that Italian guy. Like, what are we? Why is Stefano still in the show? Honestly, like, why is Stefano still alive? You got rid of characters like Lulu, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got rid of good characters. Why are you keeping Stefano? There's no reason for him to be here. At this point, I feel like they're keeping Stefano in the show just to hate on Rock. Just to give Rock an enemy, because Rock already has everything set up. She's winning. She got Flossie. She got Pino. She has stuff in motion. You know what I'm saying? So she don't need that. Stefano is just here to be a hater. I don't want to hear that Stefano was here because he's Breeze, Distro, whatever like that. I don't care. Breeze could kill Stefano, kill Snaps and Pops, and find work elsewhere. Breeze has connections in East New York. Why is Stefano still here? You know what I'm saying? The same way I feel about Snaps and Pops. And they actually kept Snaps and Pops out of the last 2 weeks. I was very happy they did that. You know what I'm saying? I was very happy they did that shit. I was like, yo, the last 2 weeks, it's been no Snaps and Pops, and the show went smooth. Another waste of space, Snaps and Pops. Just like Stefano. Get them 3 characters out of here. I know Snaps and Pops come together like Conundrum, but at the same time, it's 3 characters. Snaps, Pops, and Stefano. You know what I'm saying? Just no point for them. Anything. And then let's touch on this, right? Man, if Jukebox did not come in that room, or if Jukebox was not in that apartment, let me say, if Jukebox was not in that apartment, bro, when Marvin showed up to Kanan's spot, the whole Power multiverse universe will be over. It will be no Power. Because Marvin was going to kill that boy. Marvin was going to unalive that boy. Yep. Finish him. Wax him. Get him out of here. Destroy him. That was going to happen. It would have been no Power multiverse. She was about to kill the whole. Yo, I swear to God, man. Jukebox is like the Loki of fucking like Power or some shit. Like, if she was not in that apartment, if Jukebox was not in that apartment when Marvin got there, it will be no Power series. It will be no Force, no Raising Kanan, no OG Ghost, none of that shit. Because people think the story is about Ghost, but the story is really about Kanan. All this shit is about Kanan. It's not about Ghost. We were introduced to Ghost first, but the story is about Kanan. If Jukebox wasn't there, man, the whole multiverse would have been cracked. Like, imagine a universe where it's like a big ass, like just like a big ass piece of glass, and like the multiverse just get cracked, and Marvin just pops him. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a dub. You know, and I swear Marvin put them hands on. How you put them paws on Kanan, bro. Had him going on the wall, bloody and shit, like Mortal Kombat, nigga. Like literally, Kanan face was beating up Marvin's fist, bro. Kanan's face was beating up Marvin's fist. Seriously, like he was dragging that boy through him through the glass and all that, man. He said, and that's why you know what, you dead. He was like, that's why your homeboy Primo is dead. And you next, nigga. Yeah, I killed him. We killed him. Like basically saying over his body, tell him like, yo. And Jukebox, no. Jukebox see the big ass eyes. No. This nigga, your cousin killed your uncle. Boom. But man, I'm talking about he going against the wall. Blood on the wall and shit, bro. Man, I'm telling you, man. Jukebox saved that nigga life. And I can't be mad at Marvin for doing what he did. I don't feel bad for Kanan at all because he deserves it, man. Kanan is a little ass boy that needed spanking. Marvin didn't go over there and kill him, but he would have killed him. You know, I feel like Rock has to stop being so delusional. Rock has to wake up and smell the roses, bro. And it took a white boy to tell her that. It took a white boy to tell her that your son is beyond gone. It's nothing you can do no more. All this boo baby shit is out the window. Kanan is long gone. Kanan was about to murder you. Anybody I know, son coming to kill them, niece, nephew, whatever coming to kill them, it's gonna be a problem. And it's not gonna. They're either gonna be you're gonna send them to a psych ward, you're gonna send them to jail, or you're gonna send them up there with God. And she's still, Mom, but you know our kids and stuff. In what world, Rock? In what world? You so fucking delusional. That's why I said some black women are very delusional, in my opinion. They don't understand. They don't get it. They don't recognize and realize how this shit move and how it work because they have to be guided. Some women have to be guided because they're delusional. They're delusional about their kids. They're delusional about a nigga they fucking with. They're delusional about allowing themselves to get, abused in a relationship and stay there. They're delusional, think a man's supposed to make $100 million. Women are delusional. They need a man to guide them, honestly. Because Pino had to sit there and tell you, an Italian mob boss, a white boy had to sit there and tell you how to parent your black son. And brings to my number one thing I want to say too, it brings to my attention is, black fathers needed in the home. Marvin basically gave Kanan what Howard never gave him, what Symphony never gave him, what Defcon never gave him, whoever the fuck, every nigga that's been in his life never gave him. And that's a motherfucking ass whooping. Exactly what Kanan needed, a fucking ass whooping, man. Oh yeah, and then Jukebox, right? Jukebox, she the whole time she's been talking to Garcia is about Famous. And the thing that kind of made me mad, and I hope they don't fuck me up because I like this episode. Like I said, the episode was a 9.5, man. It was really good. And the one thing that's kind of like disturbing me a little bit is like, okay, you say something about Famous, like, oh, I'm trying to find out who killed Famous, whatever like that. The guys that killed Famous wasn't different cops, and then Kanan was like, I really don't care about Famous no more. What are you talking about? That wasn't good writing at all. I'm not gonna hold it against the show, but that was kind of like, we have to cover that. We have to unravel that. You can't skip over that, Sasha Penn, at all. We have to unravel that. We need to see Kanan and Breeze go put that work in on Snaps and Pops, making it one of the reasons. Breeze got his reasoning for, he wanted to take over the whole South Side. The killer Snaps and Pops, he can do it. And then Kanan reason is to avenge his girlfriend and his best friend. We're not skipping over that. They need to tackle that. If they don't tackle that by the end of the season, I'm calling bullshit. To be honest with you, Snaps and Pops needs to be confronted by Kanan for killing Famous and Crystal. Honestly. And there's no other way. But that's what Jukebox was doing with that situation. That's why she kept pressing Garcia, and trying to get information on Famous. Now, other than that, man, it was really not much more going on. Oh, Joaquin is dead. Breeze took care of that. Joaquin is gone. Joaquin got smoke. You know what I'm saying? And that whole scene with Breeze in the bathroom or whatever like that with the gun, and he lifted up the mask and he got the sounds like this and all that. Like, That was supposed to be a more important kill than that, but it was just Joaquin. You know, Joaquin gone. If Rock is getting her work from the Afghans or whatever like that, then Joaquin getting smoked is really not that important in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that important in my opinion. But I don't know, man. That's really it. Joaquin dead. Who else died? Wait, Rock killed Primo. Primo dying wasn't really. It was Kanan homeboy, but it wasn't as big as I expected it to be. You know what I'm saying? And they Rock got rid of him, and then she spilled the beans, man. You know, and she pulled every black woman's card, man. When they get in their feelings, they get petty. And Rock was just frustrated in the moment. She turned around and she told Marvin that, you know, your nephew killed your brother. Came to kill Lou. And that's what happened like that. You know what I'm saying? And Marvin went over there on the rampage, man. Jukebox was not in that apartment, bro. I swear to God, bro, it would be if Jukebox was not in that apartment, it would be no Power show. Now, I'm not just talking about Raising Kanan, nigga. The whole goddamn Multiverse of Madness would have been it wouldn't have been nothing, bro. Nothing. That nigga Kanan was flying all over the place like a rag doll, nigga. Marvin's putting all kind of paws on him, man. For real, man. What else? That's basically it. I don't think it was that one scene I want to talk about with Jarita. I think Jarita's pregnant, man. I don't know how far of a time jump this is. Is Jarita pregnant? Like she said, she wasn't feeling good and all that. She didn't feel like working. You know, is she pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Is it too soon to say? I don't know. She could be. You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility she could be pregnant by now. But she was like, she went to Flossie. He was like, Flossie. She was like, what happened to you? She was like, Jarita, why you stop doing this, doing that, whatever. And then she was like, oh, I didn't feel like it. You know, I didn't feel good. My mind wasn't in it. And then Flossie turned around and said, we're not selling your mind. We're selling your ass. Get it together. I was like, damn, Flossie crazy. Flossie is a trip, boy, for real. Like, man, Flossie is savage, man. But that was pretty much it, man, for the episode. Those are my quick thoughts. Like I said, I had to do this because, you know, my live was terrible, and I'm not putting out no bad content, so I destroyed that live, and I'll go live Sunday. But these are my quick thoughts, man. I love y'all. Hit the like and subscribe. I love y'all so much, man. And we out. Peace.